Ooh, yeah. Come on, boys. Play me something worth sipping to. Here we go now. All right. Welcome to American Whiskey, where we talk about two of my favorite things, America and whiskey. So grab a glass, grab some ice, drink it neat, drink it however the hell you want. Sit back, relax, and let's talk about where the hell this country's headed. Yeah. Cheers. All right now. That's enough, boys. All right. Let's talk.
Already.
Like how I just kept Welcome back to American Whiskey. As always, I am your favorite fat boy host in the whole entire world, Big Sturg. I'm glad that you're here with us on a Sunday. Over on the other side of the studio, we've got Justice League.
And I just want to say we survived today.
We did, barely, but we did, and we're here. But Uncle Joey's not over there. Uncle Joey's with family, and that's okay. We love Uncle Joey. We always love when he's here, but we also respect family.
So wait a second.
What?
Is this an OG?
It's an OG episode.
We got an OG episode going on.
So sit back, relax, get your feet up on something that you're not supposed to, pour a little something strong, and let's get...
Sipping.
I guess, yeah, start it. Love you guys. Glad you're in. Enjoy the rest of the meeting. All right, Justice League. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great.
Feels
How are
weird,
you?
dude. This is like back in the day when we used to get together and record.
Like we'd go drinking all day. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we went drinking all day today.
Yeah, let's record.
And then we'd just drop an episode.
Yeah. So Uncle Joey's not in house right now because I think he's grilling chicken as well. Is he grilling chicken?
I mean, if he's grilling, I'm guaranteeing it's chicken.
It's the chicken. So we're going to start out with a little story time.
Ooh, what'd you do today?
What?
Or
Well, we made a little bit of essential oils. And a lot of people out there that are following this, we got to experience, we distilled some water, or whatever you want to call it. And it was a really good time, man, to see how much art and time and effort, blood, the sweat, the tears, it all kind of
distilled water.
yeah, distilled water. I mean, it's just, it's incredible, man. I mean, I sweated my ass off.
Just need to drink water right now.
I know. We need to hydrate, brother, so we don't get dehydrated. So, Big Easy's in here. Big Easy's listening? Or no?
Oh, he's in here.
Big Easy. What's up, big dog? We had a great time with you today. American Whiskey will be back for another good time, man. It was a blast. If you guys haven't had a chance to follow Big Easy on his page, do it. He's with him and Sean are Still Talking podcast. Great group of guys right there. They arms wide open, dude. I mean, it's just been, we've talked about it 100 times with Uncle Joey, you and myself, how this, like the moonshine community is like a brotherhood, dude. It's like its own community. And what better than making some brothers, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you're saying, people don't realize how many hours and days and weeks we spent just to try to get in touch with a master distiller in the whiskey or bourbon world.
Mm-hmm.
And normally it would just be like, oh, get on our page and hit the contact us. And we're like,
some of them, I mean, we had some luck with some. But it's been difficult. I mean, to get in, like for example, to get into like Buffalo Trace and sit down with their master distiller, it's damn near impossible.
But then we started hitting up these moonshiners. They're like, "Oh hell yeah, brothers!"
Yeah. And it's like that brotherhood. It's like is it a sorority?
No, cult.
A cult. They cut your arms off when you're done. No, so I don't know if we are. We're sipping on. We don't know where we got this, but we're sipping on some moonshine here, and it's a peach brandy, and we got what we like to call a money jar, and it's not diluted with anything.
Big Easy said fraternity.
Fraternity. I think a sorority is
Females.
yeah. Is Uncle Joey? Is that who just messaged?
I don't know.
Send Austin and Jason before they get feelings hurt here. Jason, I thought you were cooking dinner. You're always obviously welcome here. So, but while we're on this topic, I wanted to break this. So we got our first fan mail, dude, and it was pretty cool. We've got 2 bottles of whiskey here that we wanted to try in-house on the show. My boy, we're gonna call him Nameless because that's his name. That's
Wait,
to me.
did he create a Facebook just for this?
I think so. Is he on there?
I don't see him.
Well, hopefully he is. So
Unless he
here's
comments.
here's the first bottle. Oh no, Jason, Austin, can you see it? Say yes, no.
Well, I'm trying to get this up.
RedWood Empire Lost Monarch. So I looked it up, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history. Did you send them the link?
I'm working on that.
Okay, so Jason, Austin, if you want in, you're more than welcome, obviously. Jason, we thought you were busy, brother.
I thought he was on the grill.
I thought he was too. All right, so what we got here on this Lost Monarch is it's a pretty cool. If you haven't been on there, it's RedwoodEmpireWhiskey.com, and it says here that it's named after the world's largest coastal redwood. Lost Monarch whiskey has a name to live up to. It's an award-winning bourbon rye blend with an exceptional balance of sweetness and spice. The perfect choice for those who cannot decide between rye, a bourbon, and they like to call it the best of both worlds. I noticed here on the website that they've won some awards. They won the double gold at the SIP Awards, August 2020, gold medal Las Vegas Golden Spirits Award in 19, and it scored it scored 94 points in the Cigar and Spirits magazine in 17. Those are some good scores.
Those are some good scores. And it's funny that you say it's a mix between a bourbon and a rye, because when I smelled it, I straight up said spices. And we got a little bit of beef going on here in the chat.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Sean said, "What up, boys?" And Big Easy flipped them off.
Yo.
So, don't know what's going on there.
I expect nothing less. All right, so we haven't tried it, and we haven't smelled it really. But on the page, it actually has ways to enjoy it. So if you're not like a big whiskey drinker, but you enjoy like mixed drinks, I guess, they have a couple ideas here, ways to enjoy this specific bottle. Bartender would probably make good drinks on this. Jason probably would make good drinks on this. Uncle Joey.
True.
So we got the Empire Manhattan's a good one. Monarch Mule. The Trailblazer sounds interesting. Sierra Club Collins, Fairy Ring, and Pacific Grove Toddy. That sounds fun. It sounds good.
I don't know what that means.
What? Toddy? I don't know. I was assuming you would know.
Nope. Anybody know what that means?
I don't. So this is a blend of a 4 to 12-year-old bourbon and 3 to 5-year-old rye whiskey. So are you boys getting on? If you're getting on, come on, so I can get you in here. Jason and Austin, come on, boys.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to sip on this.
But it's this is also, so I'll get you what the blend is. We just kind of went through that, but it's a 60% rye, 40% bourbon whiskey.
So this is a rye. It's not an in-betweener.
So let's go ahead and let's do the Austin smell. What do you smell? What do you rate it? And
up front, of course, I can get that wood in there, but it's just a shit ton of spices.
Like anything specific? That was my
Well,
phone.
Donald Trump approved my message, so I don't need to say anything else.
So when I smell it, I think there's a lot to it. I think you hit the spiciness pretty good, but it's got like that cinnamon. I never really like cinnamon. You know that I'm not a cinnamon whiskey guy, but I do get a hint of that on here. It's got like that vanilla, the orange zest, butterscotch notes. It's pretty intriguing.
Yeah,
because I'm just not the kind of guy that likes a cinnamon whiskey. So but I give it like an 8.5 on smell. It does smell good. And I don't get like I don't get Fireball whiskey smell, but
right.
I get that. I definitely get that cinnamon.
I don't get that.
I do bad.
I get a lot of spices. It's real peppery.
I mean, I'm not saying when I say cinnamon, I think there's a difference between cinnamon and like Fireball. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Fireball whiskey's just not good. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like alcoholics, they'll smell something and say, "Oh, that smells like
Yeah.
Fireball."
So in house now, we got Uncle Joey.
Yay.
We weren't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. We were just trying to get an episode over with because we're dying here, brother.
No.
Oh,
I just got done doing my shit, and I saw you boys were jumping on. I thought I'd jump on with you guys.
Look at you're not too far from our studio.
Well,
Look, I see Packer stuff in the background.
I didn't see you jump, so we're gonna need to see you jump now.
Look at that Brett Favre jersey, dude. Devontae Adams, I love it, man. So Uncle Joey, we're gonna hit on what we did today, but as you know, unfortunately you're not here to try any of this, which you will be sooner.
No, yeah, we'll try that. Yes.
So we're smelling this RedWood Empire, like you were watching, and I really get a lot of cinnamon on this. He doesn't.
I get a lot of pepper. I mean, you can.
I don't.
Which bottle is that?
It's this right here.
Is that the Lost Monarch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get a lot
RedWood Empire. I've had the other Red Label bottle. I can't think of the name of it.
We both have that.
Not Lost Monarch. It's the other one. It's a solid bottle. I've wanted to try that one. You guys have. I'm actually jealous. You guys are about to try that. I imagine it's good.
Finally,
so far, everything they have, from what I've heard on websites and other bourbon groups, RedWood Empire makes a solid bourbon. Man, they really do.
Dylan, go ahead and give us a score on. What'd you give it a score on smell?
7.
Okay, what about taste? What are you tasting?
Uncle Joey, you really want to know my taste score on this one?
You don't like it?
My taste score on this is you might want to get in your car and get over here.
Really? You like it that much? That's
This
great, Dylan.
might
That's good.
be one of the favorite I've tasted in the studio so far.
Really? All right.
Hey, that's good. That's awesome, Dylan, because they're kind of they're not going to say up and coming. They've been out for a little while, but I don't feel like a lot of people really know about RedWood Empire. So,
Uncle Joey?
I think it's awesome that you enjoy it.
Uncle Joey?
Yes, sir.
You get that sweetness from the corn for sure.
Oh my God.
You do.
It all goes back to that corn, brother.
But it's got a very, like I don't taste cinnamon, but I get that spice from the rye.
This?
Well, you got that rye in there, so it's going to give it that spice.
What proof is this? Because you get that little spice, but you don't get the heat that's overpowering where it overmasks flavors.
Well,
this is great.
It's 45%.
That's 90 proof.
90 proof.
So this is a great bottle.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's good to hear.
You get those caramel and vanilla notes. Like, this may be one of the most prominent flavored whiskeys I've ever had. Like, as far as, like, you can really taste the notes. Here's what I don't like about it. It goes down hot.
I didn't think
for a
so.
90. For a 90.
For a 90,
okay,
yeah.
so I can see what you're saying there.
Damn it, Jason. I wish you were over here.
I know.
You're
It just,
2-minute drive.
I got cleaned up and just saw you guys jumped on, and it's been a long day.
It's good.
Man.
I can't wait to get you over here maybe tomorrow or something and get you to try this and get your thoughts. But it's an 8.5.
Yeah.
So this is an 8.5 across the board. The only thing that doesn't make this a 10 on smell is the cinnamon. And the only reason I don't give it a 10 on taste is because it burns a little bit for me. If this didn't have much burn to it, this is a solid 10 for me. But for a 90, this burns a little bit.
So, Uncle Joey, you're going to love this. 7.5 on smell. It doesn't do it justice at all. Taste is a 10 because it drinks like 100 proof, and the burn does not go down. Like, there's no burn for me at all. Like, you can get the taste profile of something that is higher proof without the burn.
Yeah.
And Anthony, let me ask you a question here. Do you think maybe our palates are a little spoiled today, and maybe that burn is just a normal what we've been used to? But we've been kind of spoiled with this.
But we've cleansed our palates.
Moonshine.
No, I get what he's saying though. We tried a lot of different moonshines today. We tried brand, we tried sweet, we tried just so many different levels of different stuff.
Wait a second.
That it could. I mean, it could.
Listen, I'm just going to guess. I think I had 10 different kinds of moonshine in my mouth today.
First off, there was moonshine today.
Well, I thought it was oils.
I was putting essential oils on my hand.
There were essential oils, yes. My bad.
Tasty ones.
You guys...
So, I don't know. I think the whiskey and moonshine are definitely different.
But I'll say when I tasted that rye, I got a completely different taste.
But since we've had the moonshine since earlier, I've already drank some sweet tea. I've had a glass of water. I think
you cleanse your palate.
I did.
Yeah.
So I think this is a really true. Can we add them RedWood Empire?
Already did.
Perfect.
Wait,
So-
I did the Dead Horse.
Do RedWood Empire, because there's nothing to be ashamed of here. This is a really, really good drink.
Is RedWood one word on their bottle?
I don't even know what the price is on this. This is probably.
I think they're around $50.
I was going to say, if I could get this for $50, $60, I'd buy it. If you see this under 50, it's a steal. So
Matt, that's what I'm saying. Matt said you guys had moonshine ?
I don't know. Yeah.
I didn't. So
We
Matt,
had
they hit it from us.
I lathered oils on my ankle that was aching.
Is that why you were walking better?
Yeah.
Because you did say you didn't think you could drive home.
That's right. That's right. See, I said one of you guys might have to drive. It's all better, guys. It's like a god in a bar of oil. So
God, it was the elixir from the gods today is what we had.
So, but yes, this RedWood Empire, well done. Again, I guess Uncle Joey said it's probably about a $50 bottle. It meets every dollar of that bottle.
Did you look at the legs on this?
Yeah, I did. I actually just drank it all in a shot because
that
it
is
was so
beautiful.
I don't know the age on the RedWood. If I'm not mistaken, when I looked it up before, I think it's at least a 4-year.
So here it is, Uncle Joe. You ready?
Yes,
it's
sir.
a blend of 4 to 12-year-old bourbon and 3 to 5-year-old rye whiskey.
Oh, so it's a blended. Okay.
Yes.
So it probably averages out to about 6-7 years.
Probably. I mean, it's hard. I don't know how they judge that. You just know you're getting a couple different years in that. And I'll be honest with you, I get the rye the most. I don't get a whole lot of like that 12-year-old bourbon, I guess. This is more of like the rye for me. It doesn't taste aged.
I think it's phenomenal.
And that's not a bad thing. Like I'm not hating on the fact that it doesn't taste aged. So I think it's good that way.
Let's go back to our old thing. What would you buy that bottle at?
I already told you. $50 to $60, I'd buy that bottle.
I agree with that.
I think if you saw this bottle under $50, and Nameless, if you're listening, buddy, California, what's this bottle go for if you're listening there in California? But if you found this under $50,
shout out. We appreciate that, by the way.
This has been awesome. This is very, very cool. So the next bottle that we got here is called Dead Horse Whiskey, and we at them on Facebook there.
Already did.
This is distilled and bottled by Dead Horse Holler Holdings, LLC, Bakersfield, California. It's American-made Dead Horse Whiskey. We've got it's a very unique looking bottle, and on the back of it says Dead Horse Distillery is recently established, but master distiller M.N. Green's recipe is founded in the rich history dating back to pre-prohibition. And again, when you talk about whiskey and you talk about these stories, that's what makes these bottles. So everyone's going to really hit on that history of this. So it says this is dated back, this recipe is dated back to 1870s. With great-great-grandfathers coming from Ireland to America. So what we're here holding in our hand here is history. It sounds it stayed in the history. This is still the same family that from what it sounds like, it sounds like it's still in the same bloodline. And so, like I said, once again, here's the bottle, guys. My camera's being funny. I don't know.
Do you have that opened already?
Yeah, Dead Horse Whiskey.
Let me come get a little pour of that.
Yeah, come on over. So
now, is that a whiskey or a bourbon?
It just says a corn whiskey. This is an American-made Dead Horse corn whiskey. Once again, Nameless, are you a corn whiskey guy?
And that's right up your alley there, Big Sturge.
It is. We're pouring light. If anybody sees us pouring it, you're like, what's wrong with the boys? Just had so much oils today. My skin's tingling.
Well, between all the oils we had today, we all were pretty busy yesterday.
Yeah.
We've had a pretty busy weekend. And
hey, Big Easy, if you're not busy, or Sean, you want to hop on for a second and talk about what?
Yeah, we would love to have one of you on and talk about what we did today with the essential oils.
Wow.
I like it. The smell.
Oh.
Did you look this one up?
What you got there, Big? It kind of take you there, Big Sturge? You said, wow.
I get a tiny hint of a burn on the smell on this. tiny
You
bit.
go first.
There's a lot going on. Caramel apple.
Really?
No.
Yeah. I'm stuck on that. Yep, I smell caramel apple out of that. And Freddie, you really can't ask that question. Freddie Pichardo asked, "What's better, bourbon or whiskey?"
Oh, I can answer that question.
Oh, you can have that can go either way.
I'm a bourbon guy all the way.
Okay, but what's the difference if you take a Weller and just remake it in a whiskey barrel?
It changes the flavor.
No.
Okay.
We'll have an argument about this later.
Okay.
Okay.
Jason, what's okay? No, I'm not.
I'm here just sipping on my.
This is a
distilled-
2.5 on smell, Jason. This
Really?
Yeah, this is not enjoyable smell at all. Hey, Nameless, I love you, bro. That last bottle, money. You might like this one. Dylan seems to like it. I haven't tried it yet, but the smell is not appetizing to me. I'm not getting that corn that I'm really wanting. I'm not getting that sweet corn smell.
Or it's saying it's a corn whiskey, yeah.
And I guess if it didn't say corn whiskey and I wasn't looking for that, I probably may have a different opinion. But
hey, Anthony, I just had a great idea.
Are you smelling the age, the barrel? Is that what's
it smells like a bonfire.
Oh, so it's like a smoked.
So Anthony, I just had a great idea.
What?
For you. When you do or don't like something, we need to play the TikTok of the kid. It's corn.
Yeah. But this one right here, this just really smells like a campfire. I mean, it's like I'm gonna try it.
I mean, I like the smell. I give it a 7 on smell.
Try it or smash it.
He doesn't like it. He does not like it.
No, he does not.
When was the last time I saw Anthony put his head on the mic and be speechless?
What you got there, brother? Something's going on.
It tastes like charred wood.
So it's a heavy char.
Yeah. I think now this may be. I think this is gonna be great in a smoked old fashioned.
Or maybe it would make a good old fashioned. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think if Uncle Joe, if you came over here and made me an old fashioned with that, this to me, this would be tough for me to, because Uncle Joey, Dylan, you both know, if it's smoky, I'm not normally a fan. I mean, that's nothing.
Right.
That's just my palate. Very cool bottle. I like where it's headed. If it was less smoky, it's only an 81 proof, and how many 81 proofs do I not like?
Right.
I mean,
that's in your wheelhouse, really. I mean,
all right, you guys ready? So my boy just messaged me and said he paid 60 for the RedWood, and for the dead he paid 50. I'm telling you,
great prices,
that
sir.
RedWood for 60, not even surprised.
Great prices on both,
that's a good
sir.
Bottle. That's a good bottle, yeah.
Dylan, Justice League, he's really enjoying the dead horse. It's just I really expected to get that sweet corn, and I didn't get it out of it. I just didn't. I would have never have guessed that this was a corn whiskey. I would have never guessed.
Uncle Joey, you're gonna love this because all you need to do to this, add some bitters, and it's already an old fashioned. This
so it's gonna
tastes
make
like a campfire. Yeah. It's awesome.
Second sip, not as bad. Second sip, not as bad. Now that I'm letting it sit there, it's not as bad.
This is an awesome bottle. You can make some great cocktails out of this.
Oh, yeah.
I like it straight. I wouldn't even add ice to this.
I can't wait to hear it. So, Nameless, I know we're texting here. Buddy, how do you like this? Well, when you drink this, do you drink it straight or do you drink this dead horse? Do you like to
Wait a second. Nameless?
Is he on?
Don't tell me I have a name now.
What?
If that's you, Nameless, I'm ashamed.
I'll tell you if it's his name. What's his name?
Lopez.
That's him.
I know your name. Now I can't call you Nameless.
Yeah, you can. That's my boy. Hey, that's my boy. So I'm curious if you drink these.
No, he said I haven't tried any of those bottles yet.
Oh, no shit.
Nameless, I'm telling you now.
I'm shipping that shit back. That dead horse is coming back to
No,
California.
it's coming on my side. That dead horse is sitting over here.
You know what's really funny is I think Jason would like this.
So,
Austin, where are you at? You said you commented and wasn't on.
No, he said nope, as in he wasn't tonight.
Oh. Gotcha.
Jason said something about shooting, and Austin said no.
I gotcha. I think Jason would
Next
like
time
that.
I'm in the studio, we'll make some cocktails with the dead horse.
Let's do it. Let's do
So
it.
I know for Sean, I know for a fact Anthony does. I don't know about Uncle Joey. I'll tell you, I really don't. He
What?
says y'all like scotch.
Yes, it depends. It depends on what scotch.
Nah.
Who asked that?
Sean.
Sean Brigsby?
Yeah.
I've liked the Johnny Walker like Blue Label. I liked my buddy came back from Scotland and brought me a bottle of scotch, and it was really, really good. But I would say there's a lot less bottles of scotch that I like than there are like whiskey, like bourbon. So I mean,
Dude,
I've had a lot more bad scotches than I have had whiskey, like bourbon whiskeys.
I'm a fan of this.
What about you, Jason?
I don't like scotch. I don't like don't like it.
Fucking hate it.
Mark?
I don't. It's
Mr.
a peated.
Sturgeon.
I
Hey,
just.
Dad.
We
I
need
tried
to
to
let it
drink
go.
it. I just. I
What'd he
just,
say?
Scotch isn't a part of
Time
my
out,
palate.
Jason. If my dad's talking about beer again, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him the next time I see him.
He said Anthony
Mark's-
drank all my beer.
Why would I
Mark's
have my
Sturgeon.
son with me there at 9:30 in the morning? I didn't even. You drink nasty piss water beer. Why would I drink it?
Mark Sturgeon, he did not drink your beer.
I didn't. I don't know why. I have so many. He's gonna give me a freaking stroke. Dad, I did not drink. You got so lit last night. You don't remember drinking your own beer. That's what happened.
Sorry, Mark.
He said
Oh, well.
Natty Light.
I definitely didn't take your beer. You kidding me?
Wait, hold on. This shows that you didn't. What did you think was in his fridge?
What did I say, Jason?
It was not Natty Light.
No, you thought he had some stouts.
Yep.
You said stouts.
I said, why would I drink his beer? He has stouts. My dad
Yep.
stressed me out so much today that I literally told the boys here, like, my dad thinks I stole his beer. I haven't stole his beer since I was a sophomore in high
Yeah.
school.
He said,
Yeah.
why would I be drinking a stout?
Oh, Mr. Sturgeon. He's a hot mess tonight, ain't he?
You know what? I was going to share some of the money bottle with him.
Yeah, you were.
You better watch
sure
your mouth.
were.
Or I'll come over there.
Better watch your mouth. You
I'll
get none of this money bottle.
I'll come shit in your drains and make it clogged up again. I'll tell you that right now. That my dad's got some drainage issues over at his house. I unclogged it and I'm about to.
Boy, Sean Rigsby knows all about some drainage issues.
What's that?
That kept him from Maggie Valley. He had a septic issue. Yeah, it kept him from going to Maggie Valley.
He got too full.
Yeah,
The
shitter
full.
was full. Shitter's
Shitter's
full.
full. Hey, Clark, he looked like Clark out there emptying it into the main sewage.
Yeah, he did.
That's awesome.
Hey, man. Hey, let me ask you guys a question today.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? Did you have fun?
Oh.
Dude,
Jason, I wanted to let you talk about today. We kind of talked about it, but what you thought, man, and just the experience that you had today. Just I think you're sipping on some of it right now. So
I wish we wouldn't have left.
I poured me a little bit just to come down here and sit with you guys. I'm going to tell you what, from the minute we walked in with hanging out with Ian, and then I don't think we were there 5-10 minutes, and then old Matt Lee Master come walking in. And, of course, he was late, but Mr. Rigsby and his daughter showed up. But, man, today was awesome.
He
And
said 1
we-
o'clock. He showed up around 4, okay?
Well, he made it. He made it. I'm glad he made it. It was nice meeting him. It was nice talking to him. Ian was wonderful all day. It was nice. Me and Matt Lee Master had a couple of little side conversations while Ian and Dylan and Big Sturge was over there talking. It was just a great day, man. They made us feel right at home. They made us feel like we've known them a long time. These guys have, we met Matt today, and it felt like, we've known this guy for a while just after the conversations we had. Just the way he made us feel and some of the things we talked about. These guys are awesome, man. I appreciate everything they did for us today. And I really look forward to some more conversations and sitting down and doing some more running some shine with you guys, man. We had a lot of fun.
essential oils.
Essential oils.
And
They were-
and if I'm not mistaken, Big Sturge, didn't you get sent home with an essential oil maker?
Essential oil kit. Yes, I did. I'm
yes,
going
yes.
to.
Eventually, the Big Sturge household will be distilling its own
Distilled
essential
water
oils.
and distilled water.
And we will be distilling water.
So yes, so
That'll help your doomsday prepping.
exactly, dude. That's right. Everybody's gonna be wanting that. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, today was just, man.
I had a great day,
man. It was a good time. And anybody out there that's wanting to learn, to just understand, like I never would have thought starting this podcast that we would be going down this trail of moonshine. I would have never in a million years thought that.
and yeah, absolutely. I didn't think anything about this when I joined you and our little venture here that we would end up where we are, meeting these guys and creating these friendship with these moonshine guys.
Yeah,
we were essentially a bourbon podcast.
exactly.
Now
Like
we've
when
turned
we
into
made this, like we were heavy. We're like, we're gonna make it to where we're interviewing people from Buffalo Trace and
Mhm.
yeah.
these
None of
big
them guys will
places.
give us the time of day,
they
man.
don't
They won't
give
give us the time of day.
And I'm glad that it happened that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's
Yep.
I wouldn't have taken it any other way. This has
Yeah.
been an amazing journey.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's where we're at right now, guys, and I'm pumped for it. We got the Farm to Bottle Festival August 25th through the 27th coming up. What, in 2 weeks? I mean, not this weekend,
Yes,
but
sir.
next weekend. It's going to be a great time. We're going to see a lot of people there that we got to see a glimpse of it today. Just a glimpse. I mean, a very small portion of these guys is like this blood, sweat, and tears in a bottle. I mean, it's
And the love they put into it, man.
it's something. It was one of the interesting things that we asked. I think we asked Big Easy one time. Brian might have asked like if he liked to use make his into cocktails, and he's like, people drink it however the hell they want. But for me, I put that work into it. I put that blood, the sweat, the tears into it. I want to drink it the way that it is.
And we experienced that today.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'll leave that. I mean, I think it was an incredible time, man. We had an absolute blast. I said, I feel like a kid in 1999 getting my GameCube or Sega. Like, I felt that excited today.
Yeah.
I do feel a little giddy sometimes, hanging out with these guys. I feel a little overwhelmed,
Yeah.
but they're just, at the end of the
Rock
day,
stars to us, man.
these guys are all just down to earth, great human beings. And it's really been a pleasure to hang out with them, man. And I'm going to go ahead and say this now on the podcast. Next Sunday, I just got a message back from Tucker, and he is all on board with it, man. So
we'll go live
next
at
Sunday,
Tucker's.
American and Whiskey will be on the road. We'll be down at Tuck and Reds. Anybody, I'd love for you guys to join us on the live, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we'll be advertising that all week then. So
Yep.
Big Easy, if you want to rock out there with us, go ahead. Sean Rigsby, you already know. Matt Lee Master, you guys you're part of this too, man. We want you guys out there too. I'll have plenty of microphones for everybody. So we'll go out there and have a good time next Sunday. Do we have a time?
Not yet.
We'll
I
figure
told
that out.
Tucker we would reach out back to him and set up a time.
Okay.
Right now, we just have the day. So it's next Sunday. We'll get the time out there.
And we'll get that. We'll try to get that out by the end of tomorrow.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
So this was a short episode. We wanted to talk to you guys about what we got from our boy down in California. Even though this wasn't my favorite bottle, Nameless, I really appreciate it, dude. That was the coolest thing I have had happen so far. In that RedWood Empire, dude, I am absolutely amazed by it. It was a delicious bottle. I can't wait for the other boys here to try it. So once again, man, thank you so much. You're an awesome dude, and it's been a joy to get to know you. We'll play some Xbox later. But yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, we're going to cut it that. Is that cool? Anybody got anything else
Absolutely.
I got one more
Short,
thing.
short and sweet.
to say? All right. Go
So,
ahead.
guys, as always, you can find us at AmericanWhiskey@gmail.com, on Instagram and TikTok at America_Whiskey, YouTube and Facebook at American Whiskey, and Twitter or X at America_Whiskey.
No A, just America.
America. Hey,
So,
give us a like and a share, guys. We'd appreciate it.
Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So do what you do. We love you guys. As always, I'm Big Sturge.
I'm Justice League.
And I'm Uncle Joey.
And we are
American
American
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Thank you, guys, very much.
Are we done live? We done live? Okay.
That was a nice, short, sweet one.
Yeah, it was.
We had a lot of interaction going